By the end of 1941, World War II had been underway for 2 long years. The Battle of Britain had been won, and the UK had successfully defended itself against the German invasion. Meantime, most of Western Europe had been conquered, and one key problem remained for Churchill and the War Cabinet: Dunkirk. Essential military equipment had been left behind on the beaches, leaving the army unable to progress and defenceless. The only tactic left available was a direct bombing offensive on key enemy targets by the Royal Air Force. The RAF had inadequate navigational aids and out-of-date maps, leading to low accuracy rates in hitting their targets. New maps were desperately needed, so in October 1941, the Air Ministry requisitioned Hughenden to set up a specialist mapping cartography unit, codenamed Hillside. It was Hillside's key role to provide target maps to Bomber Command headquarters at nearby Walter's Ash. As well as being inconspicuous to enemy aircraft, Hughenden was situated in close proximity to other RAF sites essential to the process, making it an ideal location for this top-secret operation. One of the sites that played a major role was RAF Benson. From here, aircraft with cameras loaded in the belly and wings of the plane flew photographic reconnaissance missions, taking millions of pictures over Germany and occupied Europe. At Benson, both men and women worked tirelessly to develop these photographs. They were then dispatched to RAF Medmenham for much further detailed analysis. At Medmenham, the photographs were examined to identify strategic key targets such as factories, roads, railways and ports. And here a dedicated team worked with meticulous precision to interpret this crucial new information. This is where Hillside came into the picture, playing an extremely important part in the operation. Every one of the 150-strong team had their own set of skills, from draftsmen to cartographers to drivers right through to the strategists. It was the cartographers' painstaking mission to draw accurate new target maps using new intelligence delivered from Medmenham. All of these maps were drawn with great skill, each containing the key geographic features of the target. All of this was designed to help the accuracy of the subsequent bombing missions. The majority of missions were carried out at night, so it was absolutely essential that the maps could be read accurately under low-lit conditions. Once drawn, the maps were printed at Hillside, packed in a dossier and dispatched to HQ Bomber Command. The Commander-in-Chief of Bomber Command was Sir Arthur Bomber Harris. Harris was given the task of implementing Churchill's policy, which played a vital part in the overall outcome of the war. At Bomber Command, raids were prioritised and planned, and target maps distributed to the RAF bomber stations. Here they were used to brief the brave men who flew the dangerous nighttime raids, using the maps to accurately bomb enemy territories. Raids on Berchtesgaden, Peenemünde and the battleship Tirpitz, as well as the Dambusters raid by the 617 Squadron using the ingenious bouncing bomb, were made possible by this top-secret operation. So it's thanks to the tireless work by hundreds of men and women at all 4 sites that bombing raid accuracy was greatly improved. There is no doubt that their contribution helped bring a close to World War II. Since Hughdenden's World War II story was revealed in 2004, we've been gathering together the fascinating accounts of the men and women who worked here between 1941 and 1945. But while our basement World War II exhibition tells their stories, Its steep steps and small size means that not all of our visitors are able to enjoy it. Our plan to use a new accessible space on the ground floor of the manor to create a spectacular new exhibition of sound and vision. Visitors will be invited to step back in time and discover the inspiring story of the Hillside map makers and the people who worked there. By making a donation to the Hillside Campaign today, you could help uncover the top secret goings-on here at Hughenden to a much wider audience. So every pound we raise will help us to create an exhibition that can both be a testament to them and the vital role they played in bringing to a close the Second World War.